Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for being here. This is a general reading for Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising. We're going to jump right in, starting with your astrology and see what the month of May 2021 has in store for you. This is a general reading. I will be back to offering extended readings as well next month, so keep an eye out for that. This won't resonate 100% for everyone, obviously, as it is a general reading, but you can check your other signs for a more comprehensive overview of the month's potentials for you. I have already pre-shuffled and meditated on the cards, so just give me a minute to connect with your energies, and we'll start off with some astrology and then see what the cards have to say. Okay, Leo, so let's start off with your astrology really quickly. You're going to want to keep an eye on your health and energy levels this month. I want you to be sure to rest when you're tired and to take measures to enhance your health wherever you can. As far as career goes, you remain in a peak until the 21st and are personally successful. By the 21st, your short-term career goals should mostly have been achieved, and your focus shifts to the social life, not the romantic life, but to friends, groups, and group activities. The month ahead should be happy, and health improves as the month goes on. It's going to be mostly related to your energy levels. Even the lunar eclipse on the 26th won't do much to affect your happiness. It should stay in a good place. Your financial planet Mercury will go retrograde on the 29th. So try to wrap up important purchases or investments before then. Jupiter is going to move into your 8th house on the 14th. Now this is good for the libido, but it also fosters your projects involving personal reinvention or transformation. So let's see what the cards have to say. You're starting off the first week of the month with the Wheel of Fortune. So this represents good fortune, life cycles, and success. Now 10 is the number of completion. So something could be coming to an end in a positive manner and entering a new life cycle now. If whatever's going on doesn't feel positive at the moment, then instead of waiting and hoping for things to get better, you can work actively towards improving your situation, thereby speeding up the recovery process. But the wheel is always turning, right? So you might as well try to accept what's happening and adapt accordingly. The wheel does represent karma, and it reminds you that what goes around comes around. Things, tend to go in cycles. So wherever you find yourself now, know that it always changes, right? So appreciate the good and know that the bad never lasts for long. This is clarified by Wasp Spirit reversed. Now this is 64, which reduces to a 10, which is the number of completion. Again, you have two 10s here. Something is wrapping up. Yeah, whatever circumstance or situation is most prevalent in this first week for you is about to cycle its way out, I believe, or the process is going to begin this month and certainly by the end of the month. But this card comes, it can come to wake you up, right? And once you're awake, you'll understand that disappointment can lead you to a different and better path. And I think Spirit is asking you to trust that now. Something's changing, shifting. It might not feel right, but this here in this reverse position is reminding you that it's getting you, it's realigning things, right, to get you on a path. And if you're experiencing, I don't know why this just came to me, but if you're experiencing any kind of jealousy right now, then know that jealousy is just a false belief that you can't have what you want, or that someone could take something away that was supposed to be yours, which of course, whatever is destined to be yours will always be yours. Now, the second week of the month, you have the 8 of Wands reversed. Now, this represents frustrations and delays. 8 is the number of movement, so hopefully this will be short-lived, temporary energy. This could involve an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, but it definitely involves inspiration. The time frame for this is spring, so this is likely, I think this is likely you, and it's likely now, and probably going into the next couple of months. But this is fire energy though, so it's very temperamental. It could be that just as you get started on implementing one idea, another one comes to mind, right? And you're quickly shifting your focus. This could be where the inspiration comes in. Lots of ideas, but not happening quickly enough, or your energy is splintered, right? Or dispersed energy causing frustration. You may be prone to having many ideas at one time and not knowing which one to pursue and when. This is clarified by Turkey Spirit reversed. This is number 61, which reduces to a 7, which is the number of spirituality. So the key here could be tuning in for guidance. Yeah, maybe you need to just get quiet in meditation perhaps, or just deep contemplation to really tune in and narrow down your desires and what you're trying to accomplish up here with this Wands energy. But know that whatever you need is coming to you. You know, without all of this frazzled energy, love, prosperity, knowledge, assistance from spirit, it's all around you, and it also wants for you the abundance that you're seeking. But when in the reverse position, this is a reminder to let go of any perception of scarcity or fear that if you give too much, that you'll not have enough for yourself. So maybe that's why you're trying to do all these things, because you're worried that just one isn't enough. But really, it's just an inefficient use of your time that actually makes none of them possible. Third week, you have the Fool reversed. Now, this is holding back, also carelessness. Now, if this is related to career, which seems like you've got a lot going on with, then this suggests that you don't want to be placed in a work situation where you're completely out of your depth and have no clue what you're doing, and that's why you're kind of experimenting with all these ideas. But you really could be acting in total disregard of the consequences of your actions by focusing in too many different areas at once. Let's see what's clarifying this. The Lizard Spirit reversed. This is 38, which reduces to 11, which reduces to a 2, which is the number of balance. So yeah, you're being guided to find balance in this area now. Whatever is going on here, obviously it's going to be different for everyone, but I want you to start imagining how it might feel to work toward co-creating this new dream as a reality in the world of the senses. Drawing it out of the world of dreams and building it in the world of form. You know, how does that feel when you imagine that? And, you know, co-creating in that way is going to bring much better results than rushing into something, you know, so many things, like without regard of looking ahead, right? As this is suggesting. Now, the fourth week of the month, you have the Magician reverse. Now, this represents scattered energy still. It can represent manipulation, but based on the rest of your cards, I don't think that's what this is. This is a number 1, which is the number of new beginnings. So, if you can finally get this scattered energy under control, there's so much uncertainty here, like something shifted and just caused a confusion. And if you can get that under control, then I think the completion from the wheel can finally happen and the new beginnings open up. as you get to the end of the month. Now, the Magician comes after the Fool in the deck. This is 0, this is number 1. So we know that you're at least one step closer here. I think it's time to assess what skills and abilities are needed in this situation. Now, related to spirituality, which we had the number of spirituality come up for you earlier, but this suggests that you do have a particular skill or talent that could help your spiritual journey, but you're not yet using this skill. There's a lot of potential here this month that you just can't seem to tap into quite yet for whatever reason. Make sure you're not being swept away or focusing on the wrong things, such as chasing short-term excitement instead of looking at the longer-term, bigger picture. And this is clarified by a brown bear spirit. This is good that we have an upright to close out the reading. Take time out. Now this is number 9, which is the number of fruition. So I do think that taking time out will lead to fruition of what you've been trying to accomplish all month here. Get plenty of sleep and rest now. Remember that sleep allows for dreaming and rest allows for clear-headed strategizing. This really signals that you're actually best served by foregoing hard work towards your goals at this moment and instead just taking the time out to meditate or just take a nap even, so that you can refresh yourself and begin planning what you want to co-create next, because there's just so much scattered, misdirected energy, especially in the middle of the month. It's time to take a step back, breathe, take a rest. Things are just not clear right now, but definitely by the end of the month, you're going to be able to calm down and get some clarity, I believe. It's going to take the month to get to this point from whatever this change was here. But with this showing up now, I do think clarity is coming. So that's what I have for you, Leo. I really hope this was helpful for you in some way. Please make sure to like this video and let me know in the comments how it resonated for you. I will be back next month with your June readings. So until then, I hope you guys have a great month. Take care, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye.